Cash Johnny Caine's An American View, 1958. Episode 5, Boise, Idaho to Missoula, Montana. Boise kissed me goodbye just a little past 7. And even though my plan was to cruise north up to Missoula, Montana, my Buick was currently pointing its glistening hood and me to the south. I had nowhere to be, so I decided to go the long way around to Montana in an effort to capture more of the land. It opened wide past Mountain Home. The earth was cracked and golden. Distant hills stitched in sage, the sky so blue it hurt. Little Camas Reservoir was a quiet silver coin nestled in the grasslands. Geese drifted like old ghosts, calling out softly to no one. The high prairie swallowed me whole. Near Fairfield, nothing but wind and wild flowers. Hawks perched on fence posts like they'd been told I was coming, their eyes steady, as if assigned to guide and protect me. Magic Reservoir shimmered to my right, a glinting spell between low ridges, the air scented faintly with pine and cattle. I stopped at Timmerman Junction rest area, stretched my legs beside a sign faded by time, and watched a dust devil play in the lot like a wayward child left behind. Picabo drifted by, all white fences and tired mailboxes, the kind of place where time leans on the porch and whittles. I turned left through Cary, where a lone young lady in a red dress stood outside the general store, smoking and scowling like a dare. Barn Canyon came and went in between breaths, jagged cliffs rising like ancient teeth gnawed down by the wind. I passed the lava fields of Sunset, silent, Inferno Cone and North Crater, Black Rock and Alien Beauty, stretching like a burnt prayer into the hills. Arco slid up beneath me. Apparently, the first city lit by atomic power, and I pulled in for gas while a boy in overalls pumped with pride and pointed out the town's claim to fame. Howe Peak and Saddle Mountain kept me company northbound, their rugged shoulders dusted in snow like old generals watching the road. I joined the I-15 at Dubois, the Buick humming contentedly beneath me. The Browns were cooing the 3 bells on the dial, and I found it sweet, as if Dubois and the Browns were blowing me kisses as I passed. Spencer came and went in a blink, but Monada stirred me, rail cars rusting beside wild grass and clouds gathering over the ridge like stories yet untold. The Tendoy Mountains flanked me through Lima, their spines jagged and noble, while a herd of antelope sprinted through amber fields to my right. When I got to Dillon, I stopped for a slice of huckleberry pie and hot black coffee at a little roadhouse called the Tin Trout. A waitress named Denise leaned over my booth and attempted to pour coffee into my cup that already had plenty and relished in the opportunity to complain to me that her husband just didn't understand her. I liked listening to her talk, and I chastened myself for equally enjoying watching her shapely round behind as she walked away. Back on the road, I drove past Anaconda and the Deer Lodge Valley, where old barns caved in on themselves and rivers curled like cursive through the pasture. I reached Missoula in the middle of the afternoon and checked into the Larkspur Motor Court, a peach and pink gem with curious arches and a slanted roof lines. I dined on local trout grilled in lemon and butter, served by a girl named Alice who wore her hair in a swoop and knew every local's name. That night, I laid down on the bed with all the windows open, the Montana breeze blanketing me in a cool hush that kissed my skin and quieted my bones. I found myself pondering what a hard time Denise's husband must have keeping a woman like that happy. Then I realized that that particular predicament wasn't mine to bear, and summarily fell fast asleep with a smile on my face